church bells ring for the ones who serve, for the peace they bring. Their battle's ours, their fight is true. God bless the strong, the proud, the few.
When he signed his name, said, "Mama, don't cry, I was born for the flames." Took his boots and his rifle, kissed the ground goodbye, headed off to war with fire in his eyes. Sand in his boots, sweat on his brow, bullets rained down, but he wouldn't back down. His brother stood tall through the smoke and the pain, fighting for the flag through the mud and the rain. Now wait. But freedom don't fall when real men rise. He whispered a prayer, gripped his gun tight, then charged through hell into the fight. Raise that battle cry, don't back down, for the ones we lost, for the sacred ground. Through the fire, through the blood, through the tears we've cried, we stand tall with a battle cry. He came back home with scars on his skin, some wounds you don't see, but they burn deep within. He kneels by the graves of the ones left behind, says, "You gave it all, now I live for your fight." Raise that battle cry, don't back down, for the ones we lost, for the sacred ground. Through the fire, through the blood, through the tears we've cried, we stand tall with a battle cry. And when the night is dark, when the world feels cold, we remember their names, let their stories be told. A flag still waves and a voice still cries, for the ones who fought with a battle cry. Cornfields grow. Mama read the Bible, Daddy taught me to throw. Learn real young how to fight, how to stand for the flag, for my kin, for this God-given land. Signed my name when I turned 18, swore an oath to keep this country free. They shipped me out to a desert sky, where the dust blows hard and the bullets fly. Ain't no fear when you're born this tough. When the wolf comes knocking, we stand up. We don't back down, we don't break. We hold that line for the USA. With boots on the ground, we stand tall. Through the fire, through the fight, through it all. Raise that flag, hear that sound. Ain't nothing stronger than boots on the ground. Brothers beside me, gritting our teeth, keeping watch while the world sleeps. One came home, one stayed behind, but a hero's name don't fade with time. Came back home to a dirt road town. of the things I've done. With boots on the ground, we stand tall. Through the fire, through the fight, through it all. Raise that flag, hear that sound. Ain't nothing stronger than boots on the ground. So pour one out for the ones who gave, for the free, for the proud, for the strong and brave. Their voices echo, their spirits pound. Forever marching, boots on the ground. With boots on the ground, we stand tall. Through the fire, through the fight, through it all. Raise that flag, hear that sound. Ain't nothing stronger than boots on the ground. So pour one out for the ones who gave, for the free, for the proud, for the strong and brave. Their voices echo, their spirits pound. Forever marching, boots on the ground.
Years just a Carolina sun. The war drums beat, so I grabbed my gun. Mama cried, but she held me tight. Said, stand for the Lord, son, and fight what's right. The fields were red, the sky burned black. Cannonballs roared, no turning back. We charged that hill with fire in our veins. Young men fighting, but we died like kings. Through the smoke, through the cries, I saw my brothers fall that night. But we held that line, we held it strong. For the land we loved, we carried on. Cannon smoke and glory, blood on the ground. Fighting for freedom, hear that battle sound. Standing tall, though the night grows cold. Some come home, but some don't grow old. Morning came, the sun rose high. Counted the brave 'neath the southern sky. Laid my best friend in the dirt that day. Carved his name where heroes lay. But the pain stayed on. The war was won, but the cost was strong. I kissed the ground when I made it back, but I left my soul on that bloodstained track. Cannon smoke and glory, blood on the ground. Fighting for freedom, hear that battle sound. Standing tall, though the night grows cold. Some come home, but some don't grow old. flags wave high, but I still hear their voices cry. They fought with honor, they stood with pride, and their names live on in the southern sky.
Farm boy from a one-light town. When the world caught fire, he swore he'd stand his ground. Signed his name on that dotted line, said freedom ain't free, but I'll pay the price. Boots hit the sand in a land unknown. Letters from home kept his heart whole. Through the dust and the fire, through the fear and the pain, he carried his brothers through the pouring rain. Through the smoke, through the fight, he held that flag up high. Said if I don't make it home, don't let them forget my name. Raise them up, let them fly, for the ones who stood, for the most who died. Their voices ring like thunder and rain in the echoes of the brave. He made it back, but he left some behind. Some rest in peace, some haunt his mind. He stands by the stone, says a quiet prayer, feels the weight of freedom, 'cause he knows they're there. Raise them up, let them fly, for the ones who stood, for the ones who died. Their voices ring like thunder and rain in the echoes of the brave. And when the stars shine bright on a southern night, he still hears them call, he still sees their light. Their song lives on, their sacrifice stays in the echoes of the brave. Way down south where the cypress grows, there's a name every soldier knows. A man built tough like an iron rail, fought like hell and lived to tell. They sent him off in '69, left his home, left his kin behind. Said, "Mama, don't cry, I'll be just fine." Then he strapped his boots, crossed that line. Through the jungle, through the rain, through the fire, through the pain. Bullets flew, but he stood tall. Ain't no fear in a man that don't fall. They called him Thunder Jack, lightning in his veins. Ran through the fire, stood through the pain. Ain't no force gonna bring him back, but the legend still rides of Thunder Jack. Deep in the fight, when the night turned red, with his brothers down, he pushed ahead. Held that line didn't come home, but he still remains. Some say when the thunder cracks, you can hear the ghost of Thunder Jack. They called him Thunder Jack. Lightning in his veins, ran through the fire, stood through the pain. Ain't no force gonna bring him back, but the legend still rides of Thunder Jack. So when the storm rolls and the rifles crack, tip your hat to Thunder Jack, a rebel soul, a fearless man, still fighting strong for the promised land. Granddaddy worked these fields till his hands turned raw. Raised 4 strong boys with the sweat he poured. Said, son, this land ain't just dirt and dust. It's red, white, and rust. It was built by us. Daddy wore boots laced tight with pride. Worked double shifts, kept the dream alive. Taught me how to fight, taught me how to stand. Said freedom ain't free, gotta earn this land. From the small town streets to the factory line, to the fields of wheat, to the coal down the mine. Every drop of blood, every calloused hand built this country, made it stand. It's red, white, and rust, from the bayou to the plains, from the Blue Ridge Hills to the Texas rain. We work, we fight, we love, we trust. Ain't nothing stronger than red, white, and rust. My brother shipped out when he turned 18. Flew a flag on his back, kept his boots real clean. Left a note in my hand, said keep on proud, 'cause some men rise while others bow. It's red, white, and rust, from the bayou to the plains, from the Blue Ridge Hills to the Texas rain. We work, we fight, we love, we trust. Ain't nothing stronger than red, white, and rust. One day came home with scars on his skin, saluted that flag, said I'd do it again. Laid down his rifle, picked up a plow, said this is my land and I'll work it now. It's red, white, and rust, from the bayou to the plains, from the Blue Ridge Hills to the Texas rain. We work, we fight, we love, we trust. Ain't nothing stronger than red, white, and rust. When the sun sets low and the day is done, we stand real tall, 'cause we ain't run. We built this land with sweat and dust. Forever strong, red, white, and rust. He left this town at just 18 with a duffel bag and a worn-out dream. Said goodbye to the fields and pines, traded back roads for battle lines. Through desert sands and the jungle rain, he lost some brothers but still remained. Carried their names like a heavy load every night.
he hears them calling home. Through the fire, through the fight, through the long and sleepless nights, he swore he'd make it, but he don't feel hope. 'Cause some come back, but don't come home. He's still standing tall, still holding strong, still salutes that flag, still sings that song. Got scars on his skin, but his heart beats loud. For the red, white, and blue, he's still standing proud. Came back home to a world he knew, but things had changed, and he had to try to fit where he used to belong. But some wars never end, they just move on. Now he works that land, builds with his hands, teaches his boy how to take a stand, tells the stories of the ones who fell, says we live free 'cause they fought like hell. He's still standing tall, still holding strong, still salutes that flag, still sings that song. Got scars on his skin, but his heart beats loud. For the red, white, blue, he's still standing proud. So when the stars shine bright in that southern sky, he lifts his glass, holds it high for the ones who gave it all. He's still standing tall.
Was a farm boy's son, born and raised where the red rivers run. Built like a bull, tough as nails, could shoot a can off a fence from 50 yards well. When the towers fell, he signed his name, told his mama, don't cry, I was born for the flames. Traded dirt roads for desert sand, took that flag, put a gun in his hand. Through the fire, through the pain, through the dust, through the rain, he stood tall, never backed down, fought for the land where he was born and bound. Raise 'em up, let 'em fly, for the ones who fight, for the ones who die. Their names live on, their spirit stays in the heart of the USA. Fell hard in an enemy town. They were outnumbered, shots rained down. Johnny took lead, but still held tight. Yell, go boys, go! I'll hold the line. They brought him home with a flag in his hands, laid him down in the southern land. A hero's name carved in stone, but his story still rides on the wind alone. Raise 'em up, let 'em fly, for the ones who fight, for the ones who die. Their name He left this town in a worn-out truck with a flag on his sleeve and a heart full of dust. Said goodbye to his mama, don't you cry, I'll be back when the smoke clears the sky. Sand in his boots, rifle in hand, marching through hell in a foreign land. Lost some brothers but he held that line, came back home with a different mind. Through the fire, through the fight, through the long and sleepless nights, he swore he'd make it, but he don't feel whole. 'Cause some come back, but don't come home. He walks that soldier's road, carries the weight, sees their faces when the night gets late. A flag still flies where the memories grow, and he keeps marching down the soldier's road. Came back home, but it didn't feel right. Saw the same old town in a different light. People moved on, but he's stuck in the past, trying to find peace that don't seem to last. Now he works that land, builds with his hands, raises his boy to take a stand. Says freedom ain't free, and I paid that cost for every man still out there lost. He walks that soldier's road, carries the weight, sees their faces when the night gets late. A flag still flies where the memories grow, and he keeps marching down the soldier's road. So when the stars shine bright in that southern sky, he lifts his glass, holds it high for the ones who gave it all. He's still walking tall. He walks that soldier's road, carries the weight, sees their faces when the night gets late. A flag still flies where the memories grow, and he keeps marching down the soldier's road. So when the stars shine bright in that southern sky, he lifts his glass, holds it high for the ones who gave it all. He's still walking tall. Yeah! From red clay roads to the iron mills, this is Alabama steel. Born and raised where the hammers ring, down in the valley where the blackbirds sing. Mama made biscuits, daddy laid track, worked all day, never looked back. Some folks talk, some folks dream. Me, I bleed that Bama steam. Oh, I got Alabama steel, hard as a hammer, tough as a wheel. Ain't no storm gonna break me down, built to last in this southern ground.
truck full of beer. Ain't seen home in damn near a year. Mama said, boy, slow it on down. But I was born to tear up this town. Some men talk, some men ride. Me, I take that road with fire inside. Oh, it's gasoline and grit. Pedal down, don't give a screeches. Ain't no law, ain't no chains. Can't slow down a redneck train. Let it wail, let it burn. Got a six-pack chillin', a shotgun seat, radio up, yeah, life's real sweet. If you don't like it, best step aside, 'cause country boys don't apologize. Some men beg, some men pray. Me, I just gas it and let it play. Oh, it's gasoline and grit. Pedal down, don't give a screeches. Ain't no law, ain't no chains. Can't slow down a redneck train. Let it wail, let it ride. Some boys break, some boys bend, but the strong ones ride till the highway ends. Oh yeah, well it rides. Oh, it's gasoline and grit. Pedal down, don't give a screeches. Ain't no law, ain't no chains. Can't slow down a redneck train. Oh, hell yeah. Keep it rolling, boys. Oh, it's gasoline and grit. Pedal down, don't give a. Ain't no law, ain't no chains. Can't slow down a redneck train. Oh, hell yeah. Keep it rolling, boys.
Ali, ó. Isso aqui é um precipício, gente. Isso aqui é o quem? Sai com a moto ali nunca mais.
Down here in sweet home country, we don't just live, we fly. Yeah, rolling down Highway 65, red clay dust kicking up in the sky. Mama's on the porch humming Hank's best. Sweet tea, cold sun sinking in the west. Some folks leave, some folks stay. Me, I was born to ride this way. Oh, I got the heart of sure as hell ain't slow. Let's ride. Daddy swung a hammer, mama prayed real hard. I grew up fast in a broke down yard. Didn't have much, just a little and a dream. I learned real quick how to build and believe. Some folks wait, some folks run. Me, I take life with a loaded gun. Oh, I was raised on rust, turned my blood into iron and dust. Ain't no quitting, ain't no chain. I was built for the road and born for the flame. Let it wail, let it ride. Hand me a wrench, hand me a beer. If it don't start, I'll make it steer. Ain't got time for a soft man's blues. Put me to work, got too much to lose. Some men break, some men kneel. Me, I keep my hands on the wheel. Oh, I was raised on rust, turned my blood into iron and dust. Ain't no quitting, ain't no chain. I was built for the road and born for the flame. Let it wail, let it ride. Oh yeah, let it wail, let it ride. Oh, I was raised on rust, turned my blood into iron and dust. Ain't no quitting, ain't no chain. I was built for the road and born for the flame. Ain't no polish, ain't no shine, just hard work and a rebel mind.